What's up, Paraphernalia? JP here with the
Just
Paranormal Show.
I said
podcast the other time.
we almost got me.
Yeah, when I was by myself, I almost said it.
And we're missing a key component.
The key component
Is John.
I think he's like getting a blowjob somewhere or something. Is that what we discussed?
Yes. Yeah, I think he is.
I don't know why we just went straight
Anyway.
to that. Okay.
Yeah, John's not here with us. He's off.
But he didn't die.
doing something.
I hate whenever people say they're not here with us. They're no longer here with us.
John's not here with us
He's,
right now.
He's no longer here with us.
He's in another part of Texas. I don't know. Anyway,
we're filming on these cameras, the ones that we live stream on, because we didn't feel like setting up the other cameras. We're gonna try it this way, and that's just what.
No, that's
doing.
not the story. The story is our camera's broke, so we need new ones. Patreon is going to be in the link below. No, I'm just kidding. No, but let us know how it looks and all that jazz.
Yeah,
and,
hopefully it looks fine for what we're doing.
Yeah.
So today's episode, we are talking about the hit movie that's on Netflix, making its rounds right now, called Veronica.
And I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of it?
I've never heard of it.
Okay, so it's a Spanish film. It was made in Spain by director named Paco Plaza. He made those movies Record. It's like a zombie movie.
I've never heard of it.
What the fuck, dude?
Once again, I've never heard of it.
It's like a popular horror film, like amongst like
obviously
indie
not
horror fans.
I'm just kidding.
Do you even watch horror films?
Yeah, I do, but I haven't heard. I've never heard of it.
So this movie,
Rec, REC,
REC, like record, like short.
I'll look it up. That's a wreck of its own.
Yes. Okay, so the reason why we're talking about this is because it's about a possession. And not only is it talking about a possession, but it's also talking about the reality of this possession and what makes it very interesting. So for those of you who haven't seen the movie Veronica, don't listen to this part of the video because I'm about to do some spoilers.
Get out. Sorry, man.
Okay.
Get out!
So it's basically about a girl named Veronica. She lives in Spain, and her two friends decide they're going to play with a Ouija board, and they go to a Catholic school, and it's run by nuns. And while they're performing this Ouija board, a solar eclipse happens at the same time.
Of course.
Thus creating a chain reaction where my fucking bearded dragon's going nuts. Thus creating a chain reaction of weird paranormal phenomena. Correct?
Okay.
So, it's pretty cool. They have some cool shots, and what I liked about it was that a lot of times I don't like the possession movies because they're over the top, but this one was very subtle.
This one doesn't. It takes the Hollywood out of it, essentially.
Yeah, well, a little bit. There's Hollywood in it. Don't get me wrong, but it's very subtle. But yeah, it's a good flick. It's not as fucking crazy as everybody is saying on the internet, where they're like, I couldn't finish watching it.
Clinton.
Yeah, it's not like that whatsoever.
Okay.
It's a decent movie. The hardest part of it is watching the subtitles. Because you have to read subtitles.
I did not pay. How much is Netflix? $8.99.
They raised it actually. It's like
$10.99 to read. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so that's the only bad part about it. It's not even that bad if you can read. But if you don't know how to read, then you're screwed.
You're screwed.
But I wanted to get behind the real true story behind this movie, because it's actually based on true events, not an actual true story. So everything you see in the movie isn't what happened in the.
So it's based off true events.
Correct.
So the story itself is not.
So the police report is real.
Okay.
Scans are available online with a bunch of write-ups around the 20th anniversary of what came to be known as the Vallecas case by Spanish language paranormal sites. So it's really well known in Spain. It's kind of like our Amityville horror.
Okay.
Estefania Gutierrez Lazaro, rather than Veronica, reportedly performed a seance at school. A nun broke her Ouija board, ending or interrupting the ritual. She later experienced months of seizures and hallucinations, particularly of shadows and presence surrounding her.
Wow.
So, that part is true, but her name wasn't Veronica; it was Estefania, and she did perform a seance at school, and that's the whole point of the movie too, is that it was interrupted.
So the difference between the real life report, and the Hollywood is that a solar eclipse was happening in the movie.
That was one thing. That was one difference,
but
also
in real life, it was a nun that broke it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm assuming she got mad probably.
Oh yeah, especially her being in the Catholic church or school. She's like,
you're gonna get it.
Oh, she's like, here comes the ruler.
Yeah, for real. Estefania died. So at the end of Veronica, she dies. But Estefania died. But not at a home battling a demon. In the movie, Veronica was battling a demon, and that's how she died. Instead, she died in a Madrid hospital in August 1991.
Now, how long after was that, whenever she did her Ouija board?
I'm not sure the exact. It said that she experienced all the stuff surrounding her for months after, so I don't know exactly. But the case wasn't even investigated by authority until a year after Estefania died.
Really?
Yeah, so a year after her death, the police visited Estefania's family's home and reported hearing loud noises come from an empty porch, the door of a perfectly closed armoire opened in a sudden and totally unnatural way, a crucified Jesus separated from his cross, and a large brown stain attributed to drool.
Oh my gosh.
So this was actually in the police reports. But though the facts of the case aren't quite as spectacular as the events in Veronica, the police report contains descriptions calling it a situation of mystery and rarity. That they were witnessed by 3 officers and the chief inspector of the National Police, Jose Pedro Negri, I guess is how you say it. Goes a long way in explaining why the Vallecas case continues to enjoy so much attention in Spain. So the main reason why it's a big deal in Spain is because it's the only demonic possession story that has a police thing surrounding it. Like
yeah, and it's weird
police
because
report.
you would think there would be more since isn't the majority of them Catholic?
Yeah,
And usually they're into
That's-
the whole exorcism and all
right.
that.
That's usually what the Catholicism is based on.
Yeah,
It's the-
so that's weird how that is one of the only reports to deal with the
Yeah.
police.
Yeah, definitely interesting. It's a good movie if you haven't seen it. Here's a word from the director, Paco Plaza. In Spain, it's very popular, the story, because it is, as we say in the film, the only time a police officer has said he has witnessed something paranormal. And it's written in a report with an official police stamp, and it's really impressive when you look at it. So I knew we were going to betray the real events. I just wanted to make a whole vision, but the whole story of Veronica and the sisters and Antonito, the little brother, is all a vision. So he claims that, you know, he took some things and he ran with it, but
Yeah.
it's his story, and I mean, not his story, but
At the end of the day, it's a movie.
right. You have to make it entertaining.
So yeah, you do have to make you really do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be like maybe a 10-minute film.
right.
To be honest with you, but was there any report on the officer? Anything after that? Anything
No,
out of the ordinary with him?
it was that's all they experienced, just some small things, but they did put in their police report that those small things happened.
Did I miss it? How did she go into the hospital, or why? Because of
Just
seizures.
because of the seizures and all
That's
the
it?
stuff she was. So whatever happened to her. So it sounds like that her doing this seance did have some ties to her death, possibly.
It must be because
And
after
she was
that,
young.
she had like seizures out of nowhere.
Yeah, and
weird.
hallucinations and just all kinds of crazy stuff.
That's
So-
crazy, man. I can't believe that.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched it, check it out. It's a good movie, but I wanted to give you all the true story behind the Veronica movie because I know it's a big deal right now, and just give you some enlightenment on what actually happened.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. It's been a video from Just Paranormal, obviously, because you're watching the Just Paranormal channel.
And John sucks balls.
Yeah.